Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Over here I post anonymous stories online, so if you like listening to anonymous stories, please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe for more. My pastor and I have been having an affair for over 10 years now. I don't even know who the father of my children are because I was sleeping with them both. It all started when I came to Accra 13 years back to start my life. I joined this fast-growing church in Dansuman. I was 22 years old by then. I managed to secure a single room with my savings and secured a job in a hotel as a receptionist. In the church, I joined the choir and ensured I participate in every activity. Plus, I was consistent and diligent. I didn't have any family members in Accra, so I wanted to ensure I established one in the church, and I succeeded. About 8 months of my stay in Accra, I met this gentleman who was also an Ewe like myself. We fell in love and dated for about a year, but he broke my heart later. I cried to my pastor, and that was when it all started. He said he will connect me to one of his spiritual sons in the UK who is also in need of a partner. He said all the good things about me and why he wants to connect us. Things happened so quickly after that day. He gave my contact to the guy, and as I got to know him, I realized he was a good person. For about 4 months, we were in a distance relationship. In the 5th, we started arranging marriage. He was going to come back in the 6th month for us to settle down, so I broke the news to my pastor. That was the moment my own pastor started blackmailing me. He said to my face that he was going to ask the guy not to marry me because another sister from church is more reliable than myself. I asked him what was he going to tell the guy was wrong with me, and he said he would tell him that he still senses a connection between my ex and I. He then said I should offer him myself so he can just overlook it. It was a distant relationship and I was in love. The guy would believe anything he hears, especially when it is coming from a pastor he trusts. I decided to give in to his offer, thinking it would just be once, but I was wrong. Since that day till I got married to the guy and beyond, I always want this man. I don't know what he did to me, but I'm able to feel for him so badly that nothing excites me till I have an encounter. The annoying part is, the moment we are done, I feel some hatred for him and I say to myself, this is the last. 3 days later, I am yearning for his horrible deed again. It affects my mood, my reasoning, and even my relationship with my husband and children. Until I have him, I will not be okay. I actually think there is something involved, so I spoke to my husband that we should attend a different church, but he insists. It's been 10 years and counting. I don't want this to continue. I am 35 years old. Our first child is almost 10 years old. This needs to end before it destroys my family. My husband trusts this man so much, but I don't. I don't even have a spiritual life anymore because of what's happening. That was long done and dusted. I could understand the fact that you said you felt if he had anything, considering the fact that it was a distance relationship. He's more likely to believe whatever he hears. Now, let's take it that you've done it, which is wrong, and I'm sure if your husband even found out at that time, he would want to leave, but you did it. Now you are both implicated in a certain form of way. If he says his image is tarnished, if you also say it's your image, so he is bonded by the fact that if he says his own image is at stake to keep quiet. But then that was when you decided to keep up with it, to keep going. So for 35 years, you are only to blame for what you are going through now, because you kept going back when you could have been done and dusted with it. So I hope your husband catches you, and I hope that pastor is disgraced alongside you so that he can have his peace of mind, so that the two of you can finally be together, and if the kids are his, he can take responsibility of his children, since that's what you want. So my girlfriend and I started saving towards marriage since 2 years ago. We had an account we both can access. In October, when I checked, we raised about 41,000 cedis. Just yesterday, when I passed by the bank to check the account balance. The money was left with 650 cedis. I immediately called her to find out what happened to the money. This girl said the kid brother traveled to UK through a connection man and he needed the money to pay the connection, so she gave him our money. Apparently, the kid brother left Ghana 2 weeks in December. I asked her, so when is he paying back the money? And she said, oh, let's give him some time to settle down and then we can ask him about that. As I'm talking with you guys, I came back from a psychologist not long ago because I have been depressed and sad, and for me, my anger is not good. So I've decided to move on with life without her because I don't want to see her ever again. She calls but I don't pick and comes to the house but I don't open the door. I just felt I should share this. I am going to rest now. I have never set my eyes on the brother before because she told me the brother and the father had some issues, so he's not staying with them. So though I visited the farm, I never set my eyes on him. So there were options. We did any to sign because the idea is that I am not always around. Sometimes I travel because of work and the stress for both to sign can be hectic. But I don't want to blame myself much. That's why I decided to just move on. I am a banker myself though. I spoke with my dad yesterday and he advised me to just move on. My parents don't want me to pursue this further, and when my interactions with my psychologist, I've decided not to push this further. I don't even want to go there because sometimes, because I travel a lot, I get per diems like 10k or 5k, and most I just drop the money in or give it to her to deposit. I feel that is something that when I think about, I will be more furious and I just can't stand it. My BP went high the first time I was aware of this. I feel I don't need her anymore. Somebody suggested that it could be the guy is not even her brother, and the guy writing the story was like, yeah, my kid brother also said the same thing this morning when he dropped me off, and I don't rule it out. Right now I just need peace. This is so heartbreaking. You save money with somebody, and from what you are saying, you deposited more. She deposited less, but she has gone and removed all her leaves 650 cedis. That girl, she deserves lashes. So is it your money? How can you even go and be taking money that we are both saving together without my permission? It's good you've decided to leave her again alone, because such a person there, she only give you heartbreak. Money heartbreak, your own money, or heartbreak of your own money. She's not serious. My girlfriend said her profession is massage and that's what she does. Last month, I boldly asked her whether she sleeps also with the men, and she said never. She only does a massage. Are you ready for the story? I became suspicious. That's why I asked her whether she also sleeps with the men. Sometimes she comes around to my place weekends, and within few minutes she has to meet someone at the hotel, and that's been annoying. I wanted to find out why. I spoke to a friend of mine who said he will just send her a request for her services and then find out if she does it. So last week I drove to my friend's place at Tema and he called her on his phone. When she picked, my friend told her he wanted a massage and she asked where he got the number from, and my friend told her someone recommended her services. It's not funny, oh guys, I cried that day. My friend asked her how much she would charge us. He said 400 cedis for an hour. She mentioned she provides relaxation massage, tissue massage and things. He told her he wanted relaxation massage with happy ending. This girl opened her mouth and said for happy ending she would charge 600. In order for us to be sure whether she understood the happy ending, my friend asked her he meant sex and she said that's fine, she does that. My friend then sent her the address to come, Tema Community 25. I couldn't believe it, but I wanted to just have evidence and just let her go because I was doubting myself that maybe I was wrong about her. I personally gave my friend the money for him to pay her. I went back to the house. My friend was like, we should just forget her, and I said no, we shouldn't. We waited for about 2 hours and the phone rang and she said she was at the gate. I then went to hide under my friend's bed. I didn't want to share this part though. I knew she would know I was around when she sees my car. So I sent the car to a washing bay for them to wash it and keep it for me to come for it later. They came to the room and I was there under the bed, very quiet. My friend removed his dress and told her that before she would start the massage, he prefers sex first before the massage. She wanted the massage first, but my friend said no. Finally, she agreed and they had the sex with you under the bed. They had the sex in front of you. Are you okay, bro? The girl then said he has to pay another 200 Ghana then. I nearly laughed under the bed. Somebody asked her, did they use condom, please? So when he went to the room, I texted her to ask where she was, and she said she's at a friend's place to pick some items. When my friend came back, she did the massage for him. When she was finally done, my friend told her he wanted another round of sex. Guys, it was heartbreaking and at the same time funny for me. I just told myself finally my conscience was right. They had sex for about 20 minutes, and when they were done, my friend said he wants to use the bath first before they start the massage. My friend then said that it's okay and he doesn't have money. She then said, hey, you live in this big apartment and you don't have money. Esawara, my tree is even bad. She then dressed up and took the money and left. I know some of you blame my friend. I read comments like that, but guys, I wanted to get a proof for myself so that once I have it, I am done with her, and my friend and I agreed on it. When she left, I came out and told my friend I was done with her totally. Please, if you read the thing from the beginning, it was something my friend and I planned, because she earlier denied she does massage with sex. In the evening, when I got home, I packed all her stuff, her dresses and shoes, and put it in an Uber and sent them to her. Before that, I called her to find out if she was home and that I will be delivering something to her through Uber, so she shouldn't go anywhere. When the items got to her place, she called me, but I never picked. I then just sent her a message saying I was no longer interested in the relationship, and that got to do with her job, so we should just part ways. She tried calling me severally, but I never picked. I then blocked her. The next morning, I changed my locker. My door keys. That was how the relationship ended, guys. She tried severally to reach out, but I never mind her. Somebody asked, did you love her? And he said, yes, I did in the past. Hey, you are courageous. You sat there. No, you were under the bed like a mouse, and then you watched them do that in front of you. Hey. This is serious. This is another level of wanting to catch somebody. Like what? This is serious commitment. You've done it all. You've done it all, honestly. This is funny. This is very, very funny. Guys, I've come to the end of today's video, and I'm sure by the time I post this video after, I would have hit 1K subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing. Please comment and like this video, and see you in my next video.